Good evening, everyone. This is T-Mac for T-Mac's American Experience. Behind the camera is John. We'll get his face on there in a minute. Okay, we're going to do a investigation and exploring hike back in the creepiest place ever in Tinker's Hollow, here on Horton Road, in basically right on the line between Monroe Township and Conneaut, along the Conneaut Creek. We're going to go down into the valley, up the other side, and then back. So it's a down and back. Bonus thing is the spot where we've been bombarded with rocks in the past, even in the last time I was here. John and I were here earlier in the daytime and went and set up trail cameras up there. So we're going to see if that does anything, whether it antagonizes, whether it makes them run away. We don't know. But get ready, because we're going to have a great adventure here. So if you see something, you hear something, say stuff, drop it in the comments, get ready. It's a beautiful night. As John noted to me, it's the black moon, which is the second full moon of a month. Second new moon of the month. So it is very dark because we're in the new moon cycle, and the second one of this month. So, and also cloudy skies, but beautiful night. Winds are light and variable, and we got the temperature at about 67 degrees. So get ready for an epic adventure. All right, cue the music and let's go. Alrighty, adventure is starting. I got a new little setup for my camera that I pieced together, my little engineering. So I have the PowerTech headlamp and the PowerTech Warrior mounted on my camera bracket now, so that I can have a free hand at times. I do still have the big boy, the Marauder 2 Olight, but we're going to run off of these PowerTech ones first. And FYI, there's John.
Hey.
Okay, check out his channel, Llama Walker. Okay, it's going to be more scenery and beauty of nature than what I usually show.
And in the daytime.
Yes, because we must fit around John's hectic work schedule. We had to get this hike in tonight because one of the last chances for quite a while here. We might be able to get one in, but then I know the month of October is written off. He works the entire month. So, all right.
I think we made a good decision earlier.
What's
coming down this side?
Oh yeah, this road is tore up bad. Yeah, but it turned around real quick. We actually were able to get my Trailblazer all the way the heck down here on the opposite side.
Look at these ruts.
Yeah,
These are bad.
Yeah. And this hill, while it's fine and dandy to go down, it sucks going back up this, especially after the end of the hike. The hike distance will cover, it'll be close to 2 miles, depending on where we decide to turn around at. So, looks like the doctor,
right there.
The doctor had a bunch of stuff fall down on his property there. I'll see if my little setup works here, but it looks good. You can, noise pollution. We're going to hear I-90 in the background. We'll see if the streak of having a helicopter come over top of me continues.
That's the new thing?
Down here, it's been like 4 or 5 times in a row that we've had. I'm down here and a helicopter comes by. And we will still hear a few train whistles. We are close to 5 miles from those train tracks, and you can still hear them. They say you hear all the bugs and frogs. To me, that's a good sign. Like a couple of our nights on Owen Hill were dead silent.
That's true. Weird.
And it was weird. It was absolutely weird. This place at times gets that way too. It'll just go dead, even though it should be very noisy like this. Look at this road is a disaster. What do we got there?
Equipment over there.
Oh, I got bugs trying to attack the lights. There's not a lot of bugs out tonight, thank God, but you know, our moths, as you've seen from my videos, even in that cold winter we had, the moths never went away, and neither did spiders, surprisingly. Some of the coldest nights I went on hikes, I found spiders and moths.
I remember when you were at the corners.
Yeah.
All those moths.
Oh gosh, yes. Oh, that was Attack of the Moth night. Looks like this is like washed out from. We got a bunch of rain in the last few days. It's been dry today, but a couple days before that we got a bunch of rain that was much needed. And hey, the bugs are coming out though. We were not seeing a lot of bugs until now. Last time I was on this bridge, something shook the bridge. Not right immediately when we walked onto it, but I don't know, we'll see, because I had somebody else tell me they had rocks thrown at them and something shake the bridge. Which is good, because other people are reporting the same things as me when I'm not around. That solidifies some of the evidence. But if you didn't see that last Tinker's Hollow video where John was with me last year, you should see that, because boy was that an active night. I can guarantee nothing, but we'll have to look to find out. What's up?
I heard something over there. Sound of the creek?
Yeah, you can hear the Conneaut Creek here. I thought I heard to the left over on this side. I thought I heard something like a voice almost. Dude, the heck tore through there? Huh.
Maybe someone backed up into there to turn around.
It looks like they went over the hill. Does look like tire tracks. But
certainly does. Looks like they went down in there.
braver than me.
I don't know. You think a Jeep could fit down there?
I think they'd be dumb for doing it.
I think they'd have tore this up a lot more if they come back up out.
Yeah, I don't know if it was maybe a four-wheeler or...
Tractor?
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
That's the trail down to the...
Mm-hmm. That was me kicking stones. They're all over here. Gosh, stupid bug went up my nose. I think that might be... I'm keying on something. I can see the water, and then I'm keying on something else that looks like it looked like it moved right over there.
Yeah.
Let's get onto the bridge and we'll see if we can get a better view. Bugs are attacking my lights. Yeah, we had more people litter down here since I was here last. Okay. All right, here we go onto the bridge. Anything?
No. Was it here when we came out on the bridge one time? Something splashed over there in the water?
Yeah. I have had that happen. They said, the last time I was here, they said it sounded like something was underneath the bridge. And it shook it. Which, I don't know how to try to debunk that. Me and John walked underneath this.
Okay, I can.
Oh, I see that. Looks like a deer. I thought I seen a deer head.
Yep.
Right there. That's what I was keying on with the thermal camera. Thermal camera was hitting that guy. I thought I seen some ears stick up there though. Yeah. I'll turn on the other light. Yeah, I got something moving there. I thought I seen those big ears of a deer. Turn this off. There it is. It's still watching. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I think that is the better angle. Yeah, I guess. Can't really catch that from here. being, there we go, I caught it. I got the eye shine. Right there, dead center. Again, I think it's a deer. I can't really tell. Good sign if it is.
Still there? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's another thing. I think that's a deer will stand there and watch us.
They're curious.
But let's see what happens on the other side here.
We're about to cross over to the house.
Yeah. So some of this though, I wonder, like, because over here, man, we were trying to look over here. When I was here last, dude, there was like things plopping into the water. We had rocks being thrown at us from here. And we got bugs galore over here. We were trying to look down here. And, anyway, we tried to debunk that today. We went underneath there, and there's literally like, dude, there's no way we could shake this bridge from underneath it. So I don't know how that happened, which kind of makes that whole thing just all the more creepy. And if you haven't seen that, it was my last video that I was in Tinker. If you scroll through on my videos list, you'll see Tinker's Hollows ones. A lot of these tracks, this was us earlier today. We came down here in the in the afternoon. Left about 4:30 in the afternoon. Went and got dinner, hung out. Come back now, it's 10 o'clock. Yep. 6 minutes after 10. Okay. Right. Up here, where we've got rocks thrown at us like crazy, John and I went up there and put 2 different game trail cameras up there. Put a little bait out there with it, some corn and molasses.
And we think, you hear that?
What is moving in there? That's moving. There's a little animal there.
Yeah. Right there.
The heck is that?
I just, because if it was like right there.
Yeah, it's kind of unnerving seeing movement right there, and you can't see it. You'd tell that's something smaller.
Yeah, here.
It might be a raccoon. Last time I was down here, we had a raccoon.
We're gonna do a little bigger.
Okay. It probably scampered into the woods somewhere.
Probably.
Because my thermal can't see through. That is thick vegetation. What you're gonna do is whip a rock up there. If your shoulder can manage.
Hold on, I'm looking for something that won't totally destroy it.
Yeah, it's
It's
Thursday night, and we're gonna try to grab those trail cameras. Just try to whip it up the hill some, as best you can.
I have an idea.
Do you need me to hold anything?
No, I'm gonna take this off.
Excuse me. It's that bug that went up my nose. I had to try to get that out of there.
All right, everybody, prepare to be absolutely horrified by my lack of athletic ability and aim.
Well, you used to have it. That was pretty good. Okay. Made a nice little noise, a little statement.
Let's see.
See if these things.
Yeah, it's another rock. I'll just keep it with.
Okay. So, like I said, trail cameras are either gonna keep things away or it might agitate. We don't know. And it's a big place, so that was just one spot, but that seems to be their favorite spot because there's a old foundation of a house up there that I theorize that they like to hide in, and a large tree that's hollowed out on the inside there. They could whip a rock and hide by. But right now, if they do that, they'll get caught on trail camera. So, let's see what happens. We got to go up these stones. It's going to be a little noisy. You see anything?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's the tree the dude was tied to when he got murdered in 1967.
So right through that old.
Yeah, that's where the road. Yeah, we went up there and found it looks like an old road, the remnants of it,
Or a trail.
Yeah.
You know, everything's been overgrown for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a critter.
Oh, there's a little possum.
Hey there, dude.
That's cool. I'm seeing the wildlife on here. Those are all good signs. Should say, I don't know if I mentioned it, hiking objectives. Okay, for this place, it's the myth, legends, and lores and folklore of Tinker's Hollow, which include Bigfoot, Yeti, Sasquatch type stuff, rock throwing, paranormal, orbs, all kinds of weird, creepy stuff. Yes, EVPs, and we've caught them all down here. So, as well as we look for the wildlife, signs of wildlife, especially predator activity, and evidence that would establish the habitat for an large apex predator to be around here. So, in my dad basic training, we were taught you never pass up an opportunity to tell a dad joke. So what I gotta say is we seen the possum there in March around St. Patrick's Day, they're called opossums. Dad joke. And at some point, we do Gen X humor. We'll find something eventually to slip in with that. I see there's some of these spots you can see further back in there. And we happened to be coming by and checking this, and somebody busted this guy's gate. This is the guy, I know who he is. I gotta send him a message and send him the pictures of that. I was thinking, because the last time I was here, I caught it on the thermal camera first. There was a deer bedded down right up near the road, and I couldn't see it until like the thermal caught it. I'd have never seen it. I'd have walked right past it. So I got to try and catch back here on this side too. See if we can find some eye shine. Ooh, I got something on thermal. I got eye shine back there too. Yep. Straight back. Step back here and look. I can show you on the thermal.
Oh, I see it now.
Yep.
Like a deer.
Another deer.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I see it moving there.
I see his body.
Okay.
Deer number 2, probably.
Yeah, deer number 2.
Possum count 1.
Yep.
Mystery critter in the weeds and tall grass.
Yeah. Again, there he is. Yeah, that's a deer. Okay. I knew that's a place where I've caught quite a few deer in the past. It's over here.
Camp Pete is pretty deer heavy.
Yeah. Oh, Center Street access and Indian Mountain Park are always deer. They're majorly deer heavy. The ones at Center Street access I know by name. Or at least some of them anyway. Yeah, thermal caught that. And I never caught that without the thermal. Where'd he go? I still got him on thermal. He's still back there. Just knew it's too still of a night for there to not be animals out on the prowl. Some of this I almost don't know which way to scan on.
You got time.
Yeah. I just saying, yeah. I still have that deer on the thermal. Looks like he's looking at us still. He, she, we can't really tell. It's solo. All of the times, bucks will be solo. I'm not sure. I think if the rut hasn't started, it's getting close to starting. I'm gonna turn on the other light. You can even tell, you can hear the Norfolk and Southern tracks from here. This is the area before where we stuck the trail camera. It was like the first time I got it. It was like the first time we deployed it.
Lots of people on four-wheelers, people walking their dogs.
A few deer.
And deer.
Yeah. So I put apples out there. What is that? That's something on the side of the road. It just blinked.
Yep. Now it's gone.
I'm stepping in ruts. What was that? Hold on a second here. Dude, I got something to the side. Eye shine. Got it on the thermal first. Over here, left. No, straight. Yeah, 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Where'd it go? I lost it. That was something bigger, too. I caught its eye shine and it took off.
Yeah, we're almost to where the thing was up here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. But this looked bigger.
Okay.
This was higher up off the ground. Still got it zoomed in. I'm trying to see if I can catch. What's weird is I do have a thermal signature, but it's high up in the trees.
I see that.
But I can't figure out where. That's.
White jog.
We got something over here. And it looks like it's in that tree. Up there, yes. Straight up on that tree.
Oh, right there. I see it.
Okay, yeah, you see that guy?
Yeah.
Let me see what. Oh, a couple of them. It looks like raccoons. There's a couple of them in that tree. That's still something different. Dude, did you hear that thud? I just had a thud behind me. Something hit. I don't know if they may have took off, but had a couple of them. The thermal caught them.
Get back out to the road.
Yeah. I'm gonna check some of that other side too. I had something thud over here though when I was walking in. I stepped on a stick, but right after that there was a thud. Spider webs. I need to check over this hill. I want to check this spot and then we'll head down the road a little further. But well, I'm finding possums, raccoons, deer, and some other furry woodland creatures. I don't know. It sounded like one thing thumped. It sounded like something hitting. And over here, you look down, you're seeing straight into the water of the creek. And then some of the woods that are right on the bank. Okay, this is where we need to do our predator collar. Okay, let's, what do we want to hit? Try to call something in. Do a,
Let's do some rodent squeaks. Or do you want to do the fawn and distress?
Fawn and distress. Let's hit that.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Hit it again.
Yeah. Our raccoon are still up in that tree.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Two of them peeking around down us there. I don't know if you're catching that. Right up there. We got a pair of raccoon. Let me kill one of my lights, see if I can catch some of the eye shine. Well, I got them on the thermal strong. They're not hiding from me on that, but all right. I can hit the light. I got moths there flying at me. Okay. I'll have to check another spot here.
Did you hear that? Kind of like a thump.
Look, there's a good spot right over here. You can see that probably open because deer and other things have been using this. See some trash right down there.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really see through some of this stuff. Check over right here. Yes, you can even see active game trail here. It's almost like too quiet. I mean, other than crickets and frogs. It's nice having a free hand. I'm not used to it. There. Oh, I thought I heard something there. Again, not seeing it. You hearing something from there?
No, I'm just looking at trees tore up. It's rotted out, actually.
Yeah.
The light, it's weird. When the light hits it, it looks like it's peeled.
Yeah.
And then when you really look at it, you're like, oh no, that thing's just
hollowed
rotted
out. Yeah. We'll get up here a little bit more, and then we'll do an about face, head back down into the valley. Random pallet in the woods.
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Okay, so this is where the people, over in this spot, I caught a thermal signature before that was the same height as that trailer, which I was barely able to touch the top of with the top of my hand on that trailer. So it was running up. That would have put it at really close, like 6'9", 6'10". And then shortly after that, one of the viewers caught on my thermal camera, caught it running after me. That was like the first time I was down here. The first one. And I was trying to tell the story as I was walking down to the bridge. He started having rocks thrown at me and just went bat crap crazy. Like I couldn't even get the story in. Yeah, well. There's this property too I caught. A very large black feline on there that scared away a couple deer. And that was on my first time down here as well. I can see a light up in the distance, but that's from a house. Yeah, well, right after this property, we're gonna U-turn back around. But we'll get up to the abandoned property. Okay, so this abandoned property, the house finally got torn down, all the junk is there. This is abandoned because this dude is in prison because back there by where the gate is broken, he shot a guy in the neck with a shotgun slug and killed him, obviously. So yeah, a shotgun slug to the neck will completely remove your head, splatter it like a watermelon. So yeah, the guy was most definitely closed casket funeral, and he got put in prison for it. Lost his property, and it sits abandoned. Lost his freedom. It's like a four-wheeler path. Nothing. Yeah, I honestly think they probably used to meet down here.
What's that?
Yeah, like I used to have like the stairs. I'd step out of the car and the rocks would start flying real quick. What was that?
Vehicle.
Almost sounded like a scream for a second there. And now I think, well, last time I was down here, and I ran into that couple, Sam and Rebecca, and Sam had a couple nights before fired his gun into the woods randomly at something that growled at him. And dang, did they not like him, because they had rocks flinging, bridge shaking. But I wasn't having much prior to running into them. I was had a couple of rock throws, I think they were literally just marking my progress where I'm at. But don't think they were very concerned with me. Some of that it was
Interesting to see if we get anything on the trail camera.
yeah. And when I was wondering, like I said, that trail camera may have made things dead down here, or because like I said, it's in their favorite spot. And not only that, what was it? 3 spots back here, you marked your territory as well.
I like my coffee.
It was much earlier in the day. So what's that smell? That smells not good.
It was only brief.
Yeah.
Like we walked through it.
Yeah. Smell.
Identify it. It was like vegetation stink.
It's some kind of a stink, I'll tell you that. Well, it's like the Grinch. Stink, stank, stunk. Let's wander over to the edge here. Look around. You can hear a train in the background. It's a CSX train too. That's the one that's even further away.
Right down, 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 down.
You can see, it looks like the deer use this. At minimum, deer. Use it. Well, I don't know how I just ate a spider web across my face. Again, you always wonder timing. Did we come too early? Did we come too late? Sometimes you just never know whether the timing's going to be good or not. And again, kind of an experiment to see what effect in their favorite spot to wing rocks at us. There's trail cameras. So I think that maybe scared him away. Wait, do you smell that? It smells like sweet cucumber. That means that's a freaking poisonous snake is around us. Try to look and see if it came out on the road here. I smell that was real strong, that sweet cucumber. That's a cottonmouth or a copperhead. I can't remember which one it is. It's one of the poisonous snakes, I know that. Something that's not supposed to be native here. So yeah, we literally should not be getting that smell here.
Insect noise seems to be...
There it is, real strong. Smell that? I don't know if you smelled it. I got a big whiff of that sweet cucumber smell. It's not good, but like, I don't see them around us.
I see nothing.
You wouldn't think it's a dirt road. I can't imagine. It does retain some heat. Thermal shows it hotter than the rest of the woods. So... Oh, dude, that red is huge. Right there, I stepped right off. Twisted ankle there. Yep, you do. There he is. Yeah, he's bedded down. Too, he's on the ground. All right, right straight ahead. A big spider web there. Yeah, I can see its head up right there. I got it. And dead center. See that old dot? That's a deer staring at me.
Oh dear.
Probably the same one. That's just laying down. It ain't getting up for us. It's a solo one. That's gosh, these things usually run in here. Oh, there's right in front of us. Straight in front of us, we got another. That stood up. That one's standing up. Right there, you can see its eye shine right between those two trees moving. Okay, it's a separate one. We can add another deer to that little list of collection for tonight. Hunting season is just around the corner, and by the time this is released, it's probably going to be hunting season. Look at him. Almost like he's like he's getting up, and he's like what I always say when you message me. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Where are we going? Like that turkey.
Yeah, the turkey. Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome.
I almost stepped on a turkey at Friends of Conneaut Creek when we were setting up trail cameras. Literally came under my feet, like coming out of the woods solo, like, hey, what are you guys doing?
You hear that?
Yes.
Little squeaky squeak.
I heard something moving. And I hear a squeak. I heard something moving through the woods.
On the right?
Yeah, on this side.
I heard the squeaking on the left.
Okay, he's got it. I'll show you that. Zoom in on that. Keep out. Posted. No trespassing. Camera. And somebody busted his gate. I don't know if he knows about it yet. Like I said, I'll send him pictures. I never noticed before, like over here, and then on the other side up there, it's almost like another road. Yeah. Those are both owned by the same person. The guy I know, he cut them that way.
You pick up any of that foundation in the camera?
No, and oddly I can't. It seems like there's some of that sticks up, and you'd think.
That was separate, remember?
Yeah.
Because there was like the old basement, and then whatever that other thing was.
Mm-hmm. No, I can't get anything distinguishable. Yeah, go kick rocks. Got the Power Tech Warriors getting ready to die, and the headlamp's still running. Got spider webs on it though. Cannot believe my made it down here.
Oh.
The Trailblazer's all-wheel drive. I think that's the only reason I made it.
The mighty Trailblazer with all-season radials.
Yeah. Probably still wasn't the smartest move, but you know, it's all in the name of exploring there. Dude, there's a darn beer can up there. I caught a glimmer of. Scared the heck out of me.
What's that?
Erica and Hattie are throwing their trash up in the woods. Jeez, I caught a can, the glimmer of a can. Startled me. Nothing, but okay, let's get off of this. Oh, jeez, that's treacherous footing. Try to catch along that ridge line up there some. Can't make out anything. Now we were looking underneath this bridge, and it's wooden. But it looks like there's tarred, blacktop on top of it. You can see through here starting to get some of the wooden panels up here. Let's take a gander down the creek. I seen it. Hey, I wonder if that was the bat that stopped the truck stop from coming in. There was we were going to get another truck stop here in Conneaut, which would have brought in a lot more business, and the whole plan got nixed because there was a small rare spotted bat on the property, and so the whole thing is nixed, and they say the property can never be used for anything else, even though it's private property. It's liberalism in action. Yeah. What is that?
Branch floating down here.
I didn't see that. Oh. And that's a lot deeper than it looks over here.
You can see like that. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So earlier today, John and I are in the daytime walking down across State Road covered bridge, and we see a fisherman way the heck back there in bright
He's wearing a bright white t-shirt.
Bright white, yes. We both seen him very clearly, seen him standing out in the middle of the river. There's one way in, one way out. We walked down there, dude's gone. We couldn't find him, couldn't hear him, heard nothing, seen nothing. We don't know where he went. He literally he went out of our sight for 2 minutes.
2, maybe 3 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't even think, say it's maybe that long. I don't even know if it was that long. Because it was maybe 2 minutes. And there's no place for him to go. If he'd have had a four-wheeler parked in the woods, we'd have heard it. We heard nothing. We seen nothing. The guy just vanished. And there's nowhere to go. The only way out of
Never
there.
heard an engine of a four-wheeler.
Yeah. The only way out of there is the way that we came in. That's why I call it, because that area I call it Bigfoot Canyon. And I call it that because there's literally one way in, one way out, and then you have the high canyon walls. And dude just straight disappeared on us, and we called it the Phantom Fisherman. But we had no video on that. John did a little short back in that area, and you can clearly see no fishermen in there. Okay, this is where it gets, the weeds are high. See that? Dude, what was that? Did you hear that crack? No? I heard a loud crack coming from this way. I don't know if you heard that. Well, I guess if they want us to stay around and entertain them, they better do something then. I mean, howl. I mean, whoop, whip a rock over our heads. Do not hit us with the rock. Anyway. There's our little frog pond. There he goes.
I was just going to say, this was that area with all the frogs.
Yeah.
The one time we were down here.
Oh, all the time. I catch quite a few down here. It's kind of interesting. Hear the train in the background. That's a Norfolk and Southern. Both my lights are red. They're getting ready to die. But it helps that I'm not holding a 150-degree flashlight.
Oh, man.
It helps. Okay, here comes the Killer Hill. What's that?
Oh, I just got my sheet.
Oh. Try to take a gander over the side here.
The turnaround after the bridge didn't even feel the same.
No, it didn't. The whole place didn't feel.
I was apprehensive when we got out of the car because of how dark it was.
Yeah.
But the feel was pretty different tonight.
Yep. That's probably our fault. Well, my reason behind it, though, was to see if it could entice them over there. Because, boy, we looked at that and from up there, and it's a beautiful, perfect view of that road.
And from where we parked the car.
Yeah. So, you could see, you could see anyone walking down there, and you could pelt rocks with them real easy at them. Well, headlamp died. Not bad. Lasted an hour and 17 minutes. Wait, did you hear that? I heard a howl. Let me know if you heard that. Did sound like a coyote howl. You hear it? That train, there's the noise of a train there, but I'm hearing some coyotes yipping. There it went again. That coyote howl. Just sounds pretty far away. Watch your step. I'm gonna have to get out the old light. Well, we weren't really sweating until we started going up this hill.
Well,
not bad, anyway.
To be fair, it's the end of the hike. We've been
Yes.
moving for a while.
Yeah, but this hill really makes my... Dude, did you hear that?
I did, but
That was a coyote screech. Yeah, you can hear the background noise now of is yipping over top of that. There it goes. I don't know if you guys are hearing that. We got something howling pretty good. My glasses are starting to fog up. So, on that note, I can't see crap. It is, humidity's definitely up tonight, even though it's cooled off. Thing starts howling as we're getting to the top of the hill. So I'm saying I wish that could have howled when we were down in the valley. Alrighty. Well, we made it back. I'm going to try to check just up here a little bit. Nothing really. Alrighty. So, not what we hoped for, but again, we were experimenting with this. So, on that note, say goodbye here. So for T-Max American Experience and John Llama Walker.
Bye.
Check out John's channel, Llama Walker. Just type in Llama Walker. You'll see a psychedelic llama on there. That's John. Okay, let's get out of here. Alrighty. God bless you and thank you for watching all the way to the end.